Okay, so if you didn't know, the EU wanted to ban the sale of new internal combustion engine powered vehicles as early as 2030, and the ban on combustion powered vehicles in general as early as 2035. But now it seems like these dates might get postponed. Thank goodness. The European Union was set to vote on banning new fossil fuel vehicles starting in 2035, but delayed the decision after Germany expressed concerns about the potential impact on the automotive industry. Remember, if you kill off an entire industry, what happens to factory workers, to engine builders, to mechanics, to part manufacturers? All those people will be jobless, and lucky for us, Germany thinks a little further. Germany wants to ensure job losses are minimized. They also brought the possibility of e-fuels into the conversation, as e-fuels can be used in internal combustion engines, making them greener and more eco-friendly. Now, before you say e-fuels don't work, etc., Porsche, Bosch, Shell, F1 and the MotoGP are all working on possible e-fuels, all of which are 100% sustainable. Some are carbon neutral, and most of them are being developed to work in any internal combustion engine. If you would like to know more, I will leave video links in the description to videos where we talk about each one of these technologies. Anyways, back to the EU and their goal to reduce greenhouse gases by 55% this decade, and then their further mission to achieve climate neutrality by 2050. Now, their plans to achieve this relies heavily on eliminating carbon-based transportation emissions. However, the auto industry is concerned about the impact on jobs as it transitions to manufacture electric vehicles. Last month, Ford announced the loss of about 3,800 jobs across Europe, with Germany and the UK expected to be the hardest hit. Now, later in this video, I want to quickly touch on the flaws with trying to reach carbon neutrality in this way, but for now, let's just focus on the bans. Luckily for us, it seems like the internal combustion engine won't be banned outright, as legislation for e-fuels offers a way to operate existing internal combustion vehicles. It does not address job losses in vehicle production, but at least your current cars will still be legal and usable. Now, I have to mention that bio and synthetic fuels are more expensive to produce than traditional fuels at the moment, and because of how early we are in the development of these fuels, some doubt if fuels will offer a viable solution or should be part of the comprehensive transportation strategy. However, EU officials remain optimistic a compromise can be reached. EU and Germany officials are exploring options to allow the use of e-fuels after 2035. The German government is open to a compromise that would allow the phase-out to proceed, and European Commissioner President Ursula von Leyen plans to discuss the matter with German Chancellor Olaf Scholz. The debate continues over how to balance environmental goals with job protection and the economic impact on the automotive industry. Now, here is my big problem with the EU and how they want to implement this. Firstly, aiming to be carbon neutral is good. We can all agree on that, but there are better ways. Firstly, electric isn't all that green. As I mentioned in this video, most of our electricity we generate is made by burning fossil fuels in gas turbines. So your car might not produce any exhaust gas emissions, but producing that electricity does. If you want to see what I'm on about, go and watch the video. Then, producing EVs is a lot of things, but green isn't one. A carbon neutral future is impossible when keeping the production emissions as well as keeping the environmental impact in mind. You see, the mining and processing of minerals like lithium, cobalt and nickel needed for EV batteries can release toxic chemicals into the air and produce large amounts of greenhouse gas emissions. Not to mention the effects these mines have on the surrounding communities. If you have time, search cobalt mines. And if that isn't enough, lithium mining also has negative environmental impacts, especially when it is extracted using methods that involve significant water use and the use of toxic chemicals. Mining lithium can also lead to deforestation and soil contamination, as well as harm to the local wildlife and ecosystems. And even if we ignore the production and all the bad things that goes with it, the lithium, cobalt, nickel and aluminium all need to be transported, and after assembly they need to be transported again, which can exacerbate climate change. Then comes the disposal of EV batteries, which can also contribute to pollution and waste. Batteries don't last forever. Yes, they can be recycled, but that also uses energy. Now, it might seem like I'm a massive hater of electric vehicles, and I'm not. I believe they do have their place. like Toyota has said time and time again. The future will have electric vehicles, hybrids, and internal combustion powered vehicles all coexisting. And when we use technologies like hydrogen fuel and e-fuels, I think internal combustion powered vehicles and hybrids are actually better than large luxury EVs. Again, if you want to know why I say this, go and watch this video. So, I made a bunch of videos going deeper into all of the subjects I'm just touching on in this video. So I'm not going to go crazy in depth and stuff I already said in previous videos. So if you want to know more, go and watch all the videos I linked in this video. Yeah. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you did like it, you like all of my other stuff. So just go through it, see if there's something else you like. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers,